They were so excited to get him back, but nonetheless, Cameron Rowe and company did such a great job in Hampton's absence this year. Off we go. Western Michigan will move left to right as you watch it here in this opening period. And the home white sweaters, St. Cloud State and the visiting black here this evening. Of course, Western Michigan outscoring St. Cloud State 10-1 in that series a month ago. 2 easy wins. Will it be the same here tonight? That wrister goes wide, fired by Sam Scholin, the junior from Sweden. And way back into his own end is Väisänen to corral the puck. This one dumped in here. Broncos want to change. Ty Henricks played the puck in for Western. It's passed a couple of players down the ice. It's corralled by Cole Krusberg-Rosine for the Broncos. Into the middle now. That's Alex Bump. He's looking for his first shot of the game. This one's sent on. Posh finds it. Any program in this conference. And Western Michigan rolling coming into this tournament. Nice shot there from the point. That was handled by Posh. A good face-off win, and Krusberg-Rosine had the shot on net. But what Coach Ferschweiler and this Broncos team has been able to do this season, the Broncos will reload 6 minutes in to this opening period. Still seeking that first goal either way. Playing the puck in, Cooper Wiley. Broncos take it away. Around the net. Looking for something at the point. Drasner's there. Steers it to the left point. A shot there. Oh, it hit the post. May have been tipped, then hit the post. Zach Sharp. Another good shot. He's had a great start to this game. Nearly came up with the first goal. And we'll see just how close that one came in a matter of moments. Looking forward to the replay. Close call. Can't quite hold the line. It's Väisänen. They get the puck out. It's a slow trek out of their own zone for the Huskies. Miettinen will dump it in and chase it. Hampton Slukinski lets that one go, and he stumbled there outside his crease, and that's going to be a penalty. And the Huskies with a miscue with Slukinski trying to play the puck.
They've got nothing to lose. They've got like a 2% chance of making the NCAA tournament. It's going to take a win here in this tournament to even get in. And it's going to take a three-headed attack as well. Offensively, defensively, and goaltending. They've got to be crisp at every level. And if you want to add a fourth prong onto that trident, they've got to be better on the special teams as well, penalty kill and power play.
Slukinski will cover up here. Austin was already in his own zone. Wow, nice look up ahead. Broncos with a rush, and Posh makes the stop. Good drive into that left circle tonight. Troy Merritt and Chris Williams on the lines. Face-off went back to Henricks, and a great shot on Posh, who stood his ground. But again, that was exactly what was drawn up previously. Western Michigan, a flat-out win in the face-off circle and nearly led to a goal. This puck sent on. Slukinski lets out the rebound as St. Cloud State counters with a nice chance. And also 9-4 face-off advantage, although the Huskies have this one, as they'll try and execute on the power play. Their last power play chance was shortened because of the penalty they took. Here's a shot, and that one goes just wide. Good look from the high slot there from Burnevik. They're steering him out top. Burnevik, a shot blocked by Michaels. And now Western Michigan trying to get to this puck. Washi hoping to take it away from Wiley, and he does. Great effort there for Washi, showing you why he's the captain of this team. Tremendous work for Tim. Still a minute 15 to go here on the penalty to Shingothi. Miettinen carries in here for St. Cloud State. Will wind this one around. And it's picked off there by the Broncos along the boards. Good effort there from Brian Kramer. And the Broncos do clear. A graduate in. And Posh. And the Huskies play it up the ice. Rosboros sends it in and then heads off for a change. Brian Kramer, good speed through neutral ice. Rifled across here. Sidlowski sends it on. Went off Posh. Rebound was there, but no Broncos were there. Cutting into the slot. Henricks a shot, and it didn't make it. It was blocked before it got to the net. Now Krusberg-Rosine sends that one wide of the mark. Held up along the boards. Burnevik can't get it out. Miettinen controls here for the Huskies. And they send it out. Not far, though. Broncos pick that one off. And now a penalty coming. Goal from Lidke right at the end of the period at 19:31 from Gardner and Thorson to bring it to within 2-1. So off we go. Period number 2. Broncos in the home white sweaters moving right to left as you watch it now. And they have a quick rush here. Bump across for a backhanded shot, and it just missed. I think did that ding the post? Could not tell from our vantage point, but just stayed out. That looked like an easy goal for the Broncos to start the period. Instead, we stay at 2-1. And the Huskies will lift this puck into the zone. They both realized they were not celebrating. They were celebrated opposite directions there. 3-1 game.
You know, what did I say before the game? Get shots on net, and that's just what the Broncos do, capitalizing yet again.
Ryan in the goal, announced here at Lawson Arena. Washi does get the assist, the primary assist, shot, and into 3-game series won by St. Cloud State at home last year, eliminating the Broncos. And of course, Western Michigan was still able to find their way into their 3rd consecutive NCAA tournament. Zinger plays that puck down low. This is a battle down low here. Miettinen lost it to Michaels. And Bump plays it out to center. Zinger corrals it there for the Huskies. Cross for Clark. He was able to just work away from an Alex Bump hit. Now Costantini coming in, looking for the hat trick. He gets taken down. And that's going to be a penalty in this second period. Broncos now. Oh, big hit. Penalty. That it will be. 5-on-4 for 25 seconds, but Ports had no help. And really, the Huskies were trying to change. Shots on goal. 28-11 in favor of the Broncos. Playing here with now just under 7.5 to go in the period. Gross. Burnevik throws the puck up the ice, and Bump gets taken down. We had a penalty back behind them. Some help taken down there by Caleb Thiessen, sophomore from Leamington, Ontario, who's back defensively. Of course, we mentioned that number for the Broncos, 3.94 goals per game average, which is only gone up since the start of the year. And they nearly had another. Ty Henricks hit the post, and it stayed out. That post, the best friend right now of the netminder Isaac Posh. Miettinen, nice defense from Kramer, who altered his stick at the last moment. Down the ice it goes. Henricks trying to win that puck, 1-on-2. And St. Cloud State does get it to center. Played in by Burnevik. Now Miettinen with it. Keeps it along the board, sends it to the near side. And now Hakkarainen. Across here for Väisänen. Left it there, a dangerous leave into the right circle, but the Huskies do get the puck. Sends it in deep. Around here for Washi. He lifts it down the ice. Corralled by Lidke. And near the blue line, puck played in. Gross trying to steer it to the middle. Gardner. And picked off there and sent down. Broncos trying to use their speed to get to it, but Cooper Wiley got back in time. Huskies play it to center, where it's knocked down there by Drasner. Sent in again by Western Michigan, just wide of the goal. From the point, Drasner, a shot goes high, and that's the end of period. To James Gray in net, the redshirt sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He will enter here for St. Cloud. Of course, 0-3-1 with a 3.41 goals against average, .885 save percentage this year. And he will take over. Slukinski still in net for the Broncos. Up 5-1. Appreciate you joining us. Our Bronco Productions team. Kevin Peel, Jordan Lass on the call here with you tonight. Game 2 slated to be tomorrow at 6. Mateo, both on the power play. Trying to get that puck off the boards. Instead, it was left there. And taken away by Kreuzberg Rosine. Lifted high, up and out. Clark turns. Fires it near center ice. This one will slip past. There's Brian Kramer who's trying to corral it. Puck's caught underneath there. Costantini took a spill. Now the Broncos with Bump and Michaels up ahead. Bump the shot. Gray is trying to hug that far side post. Looks like delay of game. The call there. Oh, a chance potentially for St. Cloud State. Down 4. Maybe a chance to generate some life here. Into the left circle for Gross. Slukinski makes the first save. Rebound still. The puck is loose. And he sits down. Away at it. Ingram coming in late. Wiley. Stick got on that shot. Deflected it wide. Now Mietinen has his shot altered on its way towards the net. Broncos send it out. On the ice it goes. Gray will retrieve it for St. Cloud State. St. Cloud State 0 for 3 on their prior power play chances here tonight. Wiley with a broken stick out there. Wiley has to skate around it. And they get a power play goal. Great effort there. Rebound came out, and St. Cloud State has bumped the lead to 5-2 in favor of Western Michigan. Right in front of the Bronco bench. Sidlowski a little shaken up.
Yeah, pretty chippy and physical game here tonight.
It's ramped up in this third period, which is now past the halfway point. And down the ice for against Miami, including eight goals in the Friday night game, an 8-3 win. Shingothi is trying to keep that puck up on the boards while also eluding a Husky who was bearing down on him, Barrett Hall. Mietinen hammers it back in. Glances off the cage. Broncos retrieve. Down the ice it goes for another icing. Really taking a big hit from Colin Ralph, who smartly throttled down there, did the St. Louis Blues draft pick. And this puck sent in. Clark playing it towards Zinger. Comes free again to Clark. Now skating up the center, Burnevik. Just missed Mietinen, but he was able to jab at the puck. Down low. Zinger trying to dish out some punishment. Look out now. Western Michigan with some numbers. Valente into the right circle. Valente had him there. Kramer was open, but the puck just squeaked past him. He was open. And the pass too hot to handle. Now Brian was looking for his second goal of the season. Nearly got it on the rush. Looks like St. Cloud State in the midst of a change here. Sharp now has it for Western Michigan with under 3 to play. Sharp into the zone. Sharp going wide. Oh, that one just tipped wide of the mark. Sharp was trying to feed Wyatt Shingothi, who was camped out in front. Yatman trying to drive through Robbie Drasner, and he was denied. Shingothi there, a little behind Washi, his intended recipient. And Burnevik will flick the puck in. Kreuzberg Rosine takes down Burnevik. Gardner turning at the blue line, skates into that right circle, trying to throw it in front.